My dear viewers, entrepreneurs and investors, are your investment confusions chronic? Do not panic. This is Nammakudla Investment Clinic. Here we will present you our experts, Investment Tonic. I am CA S. Nayak. Dear viewers, you are all welcome to our 341st episode of Business Tonic. The topic of this week is gold, silver, stock market and the economy. We are all concerned about the steep increase in gold prices, especially in household. There is a mara-mari between husband and wife. See, I have advised you so much to buy the gold, but you didn't heed to my advice. You are just taking the advice in Business Tonic and other experts. Now see, I proved better. So in every household, wives, they are taking upper hand now. So many people say that their nani is the best investment advisor across the globe. All these things we can find in the society. It is because of steep increase in gold prices. Of course, when gold prices increase, silver price will also follow, like Ram Lakshman. Wherever Ram is there, Lakshman will also follow. But stock market, that is like a Hanuman. So stock market will remain always with you like a Hanuman. So with this small note, I would like to introduce our two resourceful, delightful, blissful, always enthusiastic and smart guests for today's episode. C.A. D.B. Mehta is well known in real estate as well as investment circle. C.A. D.B. Mehta is an economic expert, has 2 decades of rich experience in real estate. Prior to that, he was Deputy Commissioner of Central Excise and Service Tax for a decade as an IRS. So prior to that, to brief about his academic excellence, he is BCom with the first rank from Mumbai University, completed CA at the young age of just 21 years, completed Institute of Costs and Works Accountants of India course, that is ICWA, and also he has done Bachelor of General Law from Mumbai University, and adding feather to the cap, the prestigious exam, that is competitive exam, he qualified, that is IRS. So presently he is the president elect of CREDAI Karnataka, and prior to that he has served in real estate field as a Canara Builders Association president and Karnataka CREDAI vice president also. Then he is very smart, that's why he has been appointed by Government of Karnataka as independent director of Mangalore Smart City Limited, and he has many feather to his cap, man with the many hats also. Today he has not worn any hat, but man with many hats. So he is in the advisory board, and he advises from time to time in infrastructure development of Mangaluru, and opinions, he gives opinions, expert opinions to government bodies and departments on matters relating to fiscal policy, taxation, building bylaws, TDRs, disaster relief, epidemic control, and the list goes on. His insightful knowledge of the real estate industry, stock markets, finance, and economics have earned him a huge following on television, YouTube, where he is popular for simplifying complex issues aimed at general understanding. CADB Mehta is also most sought after resource person and superstar in our Business Tonic episodes. He has appeared in maximum number of times in our Business Tonic shows in the matter of budget, economy, stock market, investment and real estate. With this small note, I would like to invite CADB Mehta to our show.
Thank you so much for not such a short introduction, and the program should be a little longer than the introduction. Thank you so much.
But what happens is, see, it is not possible to capture water of 7 seas in a small bottle, but we will make the best efforts to catch it in small bowl. That is my effort.
Thank you.
So, and our viewers should know who are all our resource persons in depth and what kind of questions they can pose you, either to get their knowledge enhanced or to embarrass. Okay.
Thank you.
So we have one more international man with the international name and fame, who has worked as investment consultant in Dubai for 15 years, and presently he is in our smart city Mangaluru, and he is the founder of very famous YouTube channel NRI Money Clinic, which is like a guide, philosopher and mentor for NRIs. So he has more than 2 decades of experience in investment as an investment consultant and financial planner, and he always addresses and solves a lot of challenges faced by NRIs. Even though he has started his career as a veterinary doctor, later on he has jumped into financial sector, and Dr. Bhatt is an AMFI registered mutual fund distributor and holds licenses from ICICI Prudential Life Insurance for distribution of retirement and protection products. His qualifications include BVSC, that is doctor, veterinary doctor. Then he has done prestigious life underwriters training fellow, that is LUTCF from American College, an award from the Chartered Insurance Institute London, and certifications from IIM Indore and MDI Gurgaon. So his experience in Dubai has given him unique insights into the life insurance, health insurance and mutual funds distribution, and he is the guide for financial aspirators, especially NRI community. He is specialized in retirement planning and wealth management. To add further to his credit, he has clientele spread across the globe, more than 60 plus countries. He frequently appears in All India Radio and television debates, including in Namma Kudla Business Tonic. So he is the founder of NRI Money Clinic, is a famous YouTube channel having lakhs of viewers across the globe. So, and he is a Rotarian, MJ, what is that? Multiple Paul Harris Fellow, MPHF also. So that is his social endeavor. Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, you are also welcome to our Business Tonic episode.
Namaskar.
Today's episode, gold, silver, stock market and the economy. So as our CADB Mehta has suggested, introduction should be short and program should be long. Now I have introduced very short, within 10 minutes, both of you. So there is a saying in Sanskrit, Vittena hinam purusham tyajanti dharascha putrascha sahodarascha samvittavantam punareva yanti vittam mihi loke purushasya bandhu. अर्थात Vittena hinam purusham tejanti. If you don't have money, everybody will reject you. Nobody will come near to. Who are all there? Dharascha, may it be wife. Putrascha, may it be children. Sahodarascha, maybe it be your siblings or your relatives. Samvittavantam punareva yanti. Once you get money, when you are becoming wealthy by whatever means, then everybody is your relative, everybody is your friend. That's why who is your close relative? Vittam hi loke purushasya bandhu. The money is your ultimate relative and money is your ultimate friend. So money can make many things. So in money, when the matter comes to money, so gold, we say gold, all that glitters is not gold, but gold always glitters. Now not only gold glitters, now silver also glittering. So many precious metals, they have started glittering. So there may be many reasons because of these geopolitical issues and maybe some other reasons. Let us discuss in length with the dialogue with our resource persons. Before that, let me wish all the viewers Samvat 2082, that is Happy Vikram Samvat New Year 2082. Recently we have celebrated Deepavali in a grand way. So Vikram, that is Samvat year 2081 is over. In Vikram Samvat 2081, so only people, those who have invested in gold and silver, they are shining. But those who are invested in stock market, they are not shining. So there is a beautiful we have put the poster also, that is Nifty 1 year return is only 1%. Gold 1 year return is 63%. Silver 1 year return is 74%. Conclusion: silver won the gold medal, gold won the silver medal, and Nifty won only participation certificate. With this small note, let me continue our discussion. Today's topic: gold, silver and the economy. Let us first start with the CA DB Mehta. So, what is the significance of gold in the global economy? Why there is a steep increase in gold prices and silver prices at the present juncture? Can you just brief?
See, gold has always been a hedge against various issues like inflation, depreciation in dollars value, global uncertainty, and so on and so forth.
It is called apadhana.
Yeah.
That is emergency fund.
Yeah. So it's always holding an emergency value, a hedge value, and not only investors. Every nation holds gold reserves. So if any investor looks at different countries, why are they holding gold? They should understand that if countries are holding gold, if various countries, federal banks or central banks are holding gold, then they should also have some portion of gold in their investment portfolio. It's as simple as that.
Correct.
And the recent things that has happened in the world post Russia-Ukraine war and Israel-Gaza war, a few things have brought into fore the importance of holding more and more gold vis-a-vis dollar. And if you know, when the Russia-Ukraine war started, Russia had almost $230 billion of forex reserves held in forex currencies of Europe and USA, and that was completely frozen. If the same money Russia had held in gold, Russia would not have faced these consequences.
But is it correct? The person like a Doddanna, big brother, he owes money to somebody and he is not giving the money, means it is a breach of trust.
See, in the international market, you know, one who is the large economy, one who is a super military
survival
power,
of the fittest.
Yeah, so they can do what they want and they can dictate the
It is
global
like a
policies.
cheating.
I won't call
Breach
it.
of trust.
It's like
Twisting.
you know.
It is suspended or it is already
It's frozen.
frozen.
and all the income that is accruing on that is given to Ukraine to fund the war against Russia.
Oh.
You imagine Russia's own money, income on that money is given to Ukraine to fight
America is
against
holding
Russia.
and giving them.
Yeah.
So they are doing injustice.
So all these issues have brought gold into focus once again. If you have noticed, in the last 1 year, dollar has depreciated by almost around 13-14%. That has also further accentuated the value of gold, and there's a kind of a gold rush that's going on, where liquidity driven gold investment is happening. Every country is printing money and funding the various fiscal deficit programs. Now this money is finally channelizing into investment market. Right now it's chasing gold and silver.
Okay. Now Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, I am very glad to see your interview in Vishwavani regarding gold and silver, and today there is a hot news in Suddhi Money, in Suddhi Bidugade, that is daily, regarding your gold, silver, and you have written an article beautifully which is understandable by even a layman or a lady rather than layman. So what is your insights into gold prices steep increase, and whether the same increase is sustainable or it will come down, and whether to buy, hold or dispose? That is the question.
ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
No, English ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
Okay. Well, you should give me some time. Let's understand this thing. See, the money can be printed, right? Unlimited money can be printed. Governments have, the central banks of the world, with mandate trust from the governments, can print unlimited amount of paper.
Without any reserves, if they print, there will be inflation.
Where is the reserves? The reserves have been stopped many years before. So there is no, it is now, it's backing of the government, that's all. Whereas gold cannot be printed. Gold cannot be created on earth. You know how
diamond can be done, lab grown diamond, like gold cannot be done.
Gold cannot be made. Gold can be mined, provided gold is there. And in earth, you cannot create gold by laboratory method or whatever it is. You cannot manufacture gold.
And there is no substitute to gold also.
The gold was
Gold can be
created when the earth
substituted
was
only with gold.
Yeah, gold can be was created when the earth was formed. Because of the high temperature and the conditions which prevailed, gold is in earth's crust as it formed during the formation of the earth. So
Correct.
today it is not possible to create gold. So it is limited.
But we have to unearth now, wherever it is there.
Yeah, but you can't unearth that easily. So it is a limited supply. So it cannot lose value. So tomorrow you print any amount of money. The amount of per gram of gold available for that money remains the same. Therefore, as a counterbalance, the gold prices will
It is the demand and
automatically
supply.
rise.
Demand and supply.
Right. Mr. Mehta said, a lot of printing of money has happened. When did the money printing happen? During the pandemic. During the pandemic, because there was no economic activity, people needed money to for their day-to-day living. Government printed money and put it in the hands of people. What did people do? People put that money into the stock market. So as a counter thing, see, we all say that when there is growth, when the conditions are very good, that is the time the stock market should go up. But just because of the printed money and it was chasing the stocks, the prices went up. This is in the stock market what happened. Why did the gold prices rise? Some of the things he already said. Like, Ukraine and Russia, see, two countries are fighting. The third, the big brother, just said that I'll freeze your gold reserves. Now, it's just not the Russia which is worried. Everybody is worried. China is worried. India is worried. Mexico is worried. Turkey is worried. So, everybody thought, look, this may happen to us tomorrow. So, everybody started.
And there is a breach of trust. Who will?
It is a breach of trust. It is a breach of trust. So, everybody started buying gold. You know the quantity of gold the central banks have purchased? In the year 2021, central banks bought 1,000 tons of gold. Same 1,000 tons of gold was bought every year, even till this year. So that means 1,000 tons, you may think it is 1,000 tons. People buy gold in grams. 1 sovereign is 8 grams, right? 1,000 tons is 100 truckloads. 1 truckload is 10 tons of gold. So such a huge quantity of gold was picked up by central banks. China alone has about 2,300 tons.
India is having now presently 880 metric ton
Ev-
Reserve Bank, but our households together we are the highest in the world.
Absolutely, but every central bank started increasing its purchase. So normally what happens is when the stock markets rise, gold may not rise in tandem. But here is a case where you see the stock markets are rising, gold is rising. Gold is rising because of massive buying by the central banks, and stock market is buying because of the printing of currencies by different central government. Only the Indian government led by Mr. Modi has done a phenomenal job not to print money and put it. Rather, in such a time, they gave the grains and other things which is genuinely required for the general public. Now, because of this pandemic, the finances of all other government, including the Western government, so-called leaders, are struggling, whereas Indian economy is doing very, very well.
So
Right.
very nicely it is managed, you want to say.
Absolutely, there is no doubt. It is not my own opinion. You can ask Mr. Mehta. you
But
can
our
ask
own
the-
some jokers go to abroad and all say that, and even Doddanna, that our big brother America also says Indian economy is a dead economy.
Let's not get into the politics of it,
Okay.
and let's not divide our
Yesterday he
views and
told
into
he will
into the
put
two
tariff.
groups over there.
Today he will make Modi's tariff.
So it's a business
we
tonic
will
and it's
attend
not a
one-
political
we will-
debate here.
We will attend one caller.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello. Hello.
who's speaking?
I'm calling from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Area.
What is your
Hello.
name?
I want to ask some questions regarding investment.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Please tell me now in the present situation
Mm.
whether which one is the best investment, whether stocks
Mm.
or bonds
Mm.
or SIP,
Mm.
real estate or gold.
Mm.
Because I'm particularly gold has gone skyrocketing last 2-3 years.
Mm.
I don't know how much it may go up. Can you suggest me, sir?
Mm. Very nice question, sir. Our market expert, CA DB Mehta, will explain. Before that, we have one more caller. We will take the call and we will answer one by one. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who is speaking?
Umesh Pai from Udupi.
Umesh Pai from Udupi. You are a professor, no?
Yeah.
Professor in the
Statistics.
statistics. Okay. Can you say some statistics about gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, CA DB Mehta, sir, and Chandrakant Bhatt, sir. My favorite resource person.
No.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
My doubt is how a veterinary doctor can become a financial expert. Very strange, very rare to see this situation. Veterinary doctor is expert in financial advisor.
Okay.
Okay. My simple question is, what type of correlation is there between the price of gold and silver with the stock market?
Okay. Correlation.
And what you can predict about the price of gold in future? Because nowadays price of gold and silver moving in a upward trend. There is a rumor that after some time it may come down. Is it true?
Okay. Very good questions. We will answer one by one. So let us first answer our Mohan Pai from Bengaluru. In present situation, which is the best investment? Suppose he has 1 crore now, TT, retired and got, or somewhere he got 1 crore. How he can invest in present situation?
See, any investor, when he takes a decision to invest, he has to have the goals. Why is he investing? Second is the period. How long will he be investing? And third is at what age is he starting? What is his risk appetite? If a young person starts investing, of course the investment should be more in favor of equity, then gold, and then lowest should be debt.
Senior citizens, they don't have second innings.
Yeah. So now if you are
One day international.
if you are asking someone who has retired and he gets a retirement fund to invest,
Correct.
then he has to have more of debt, then equity, and then gold.
How much debt, how much equity, how much gold?
At least 50% should be debt, and 30% should be equity, 30 to 35%. Gold should not exceed 15 to 20% of one's portfolio.
Okay.
Never base your investment decisions on the rise in the price of the particular investment product, be it equity shares or gold or silver. Don't chase the value. People who have chased value have invariably lost money. Have a systematic investment year after year, year after year. You know,
How
then
is
only
this multi-asset fund?
see, multi-asset allocation fund will be investing only in the commodities. So you have to go for all the segments.
No,
One is-
multi-asset, even gold also they are investing. no?
Yeah, gold is also commodity. So they will multi-asset will be in the commodity, more in the commodity, but you have to have a diversified portfolio even in the equity, in precious metals, and in debt. So unless and until a balanced portfolio is maintained, for an investor, all this jumping of gold price, this price are all momentarily, and they can be painful point if at this point somebody rushes and invests into gold.
Can I add a word here?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You can add
Answering
sentences, not
the
word.
Mr. Mohan Pai's question, his question was very specific. Where do you know? What is the best investment? I'll give you a universal answer for this. The best investment, provided you have time, is invest in an asset class which is not doing anything, which is out of fashion. So you said that Nifty got a participation certificate. So it has not started. Probably it's the best place where you can invest, not in gold and silver. Anything which is in fashion will be out of fashion very soon. That is, which is not in fashion is the one which will come into the fashion.
There is a saying, Chakrara Panktiriva Gacchati Bhagya Panktihi. That means there will be downfall, then it is a rise, then tomorrow gold may have further downfall only. Even rise may be there, but if it is too costly, people will not afford it, they will forget it.
The key to making money is investing in an asset class which nobody wants it, buy it when it is in a buyer's market and sell it when it goes into a seller's
Warren
market.
Buffett always says, you should always be fearful when others are greedy. You should be very greedy when others are fearful.
I am very sure Mr. Mehta will endorse my views because he has made killer money by following this principle.
Perfectly fine. You know what happens is investors should never chase the value. They should chase fundamentals. If you look at gold, gold is driven more by technicals than by fundamentals, because gold has no fundamental, it's only a commodity. Whereas equity is driven by the growth factor, the growth in the economy, the growth in the countries, the
Correct.
growth in different segments.
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation, all those issues come in.
GDP of the country.
Yeah. So investment in gold will always give you a steady return because it's a hedge
But
against
one problem in
inflation.
investment in gold, it will not fetch any regular returns. If you invest in property, it will get rental income. If you invest in stocks, dividend
Because
income.
gold is only a technical product,
Yes.
based on the technical, like liquidity issues,
Feel good
global
factor.
uncertainty.
Like invest
you know.
in land, feel good factor. No income, but
See,
we will
so
expect that.
If gold is getting the attention or the price, it is an indication of fear. Something wrong. It's an insurance policy. So people, when they don't have confidence in other things, will go towards gold because gold will always have a value. But gold is not the primary economic activity, or it does not have an industrial application of significance. It may have marginal utility from industrial application, but it does not have a significant utilization from industry. If gold is going up, it's an indication of there is something which is bothering the participants of the market. As simple as that.
Okay.
See,
Now,
for a-
suppose I want to invest in gold. What are all the forms? Can I buy gold ornaments or gold biscuit or gold bar? Or you can tell me what are the avenues in which gold, suppose I have decided to invest in gold, which form?
See, the easiest way to invest in gold is in the ETF form, where you don't have to have the physical gold in your possession. Some
Expense ratio is also less.
expense ratio
And
is
gold
also.
mutual fund?
it will be again, they will be investing, you will get ETF only from the mutual fund.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a dematerialized form of owning gold.
Mm.
The physical form of owning gold is more done by the ladies of the family in terms of jewelry. Nobody
it is not in the form of investment.
Yeah.
It is a personal.
Nobody buys a gold biscuit and keeps it in the cupboard forever and ever.
Correct. Okay. Now we have simultaneously two callers. We will attend one by one and we will answer one by one. Hello.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
Namaste.
ನಮ್ಮ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತ
Hello. Who speaking? Who speaking?
ಅಸೂರಿ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ.
Surya Prasad Bantwal. You can ask your question.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ಹರಿದಿನಗಳು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಅನೇಕ ಗಣಿಗಳು, ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಣಿಗಳು ಮುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣ, ರೀಸನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯುದ್ಧ ಭೀತಿಗಳು, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಯುದ್ಧ ಭೀತಿಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದಾಗ, ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವವರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದಾಗ ಚಿನ್ನ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಏರಿಕೆ ಆಗುದೊಂದು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೇ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್? ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾಲರ್ ಇಸ್ ದರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
Hello.
ಹೂ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್? ಹಲೋ. So viewers, you please take some patience whenever we are discussing some issues. You have to hold the call for a while and you can listen to our experts' advice also. Then when in 0 hour again you can try and we will answer all the queries. Now ಹಬ್ಬ ಹರಿದಿನ, ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ, ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಣಿ ಮುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, all these questions.
None of those things are very correct answers. I don't think, to best of my knowledge, any gold mines are closing. Not I know of. I could be wrong. Right. The festival demand is routine. It will not result in this kind of a massive up move on the gold side. The primary driver of gold price rise is the buying by the central banks, which is about 1,000 tons every year. This is the primary reason. The moment central banks stop buying or liquidate some portion of that gold prices can come down drastically down. That's a possibility. So the primary driver here is the central banks which are buying gold.
Okay.
It has, and of late, the general public have come, because why?
It is a part of their forex reserve.
Yeah, because the wife said no. I was telling you all the time to buy gold. You did not listen to me. You bought mutual fund. You bought insurance policy. You bought the stocks. You went with the advice of Mr. S.S. Naik. Why you never took my advice? Now you see who is a better advisor. Now husbands also need peace at home, right? So everybody is there in the jewelry shop now, and that's a additional thing which has come in, but that is not a primary driver, nor it is going to be in such a form wherein it will move the gold prices in such a massive up move.
That's a regular demand, you see.
It's a regular. There is also a speculative demand. See. Okay. When the gold prices were rising in 2021 itself, the ETFs were having negative supply. That means the stock market was going up, people were moving out of the ETF. ETF flows have increased only in the last 1 year. In the last 1 year, central banks have not slowed down the purchase. So central banks flows, purchases, plus the demand from the ETFs, which is a speculative buying by the general public, and the participation of these multi-asset funds has created additional demand. But this demand is not something which can is more than what central banks are buying.
You mean that this demand, these prices will fall down?
I cannot say for sure what might happen.
See, if you look at the gold cycle over the last 100 years, it's a 25-year cycle, unlike the stock market, which is a very short-term cycle, 4 to 8 years. And over the last 100 years, whenever the gold has started giving a very large move, it has gone up to 6 times from the bottom where it all started. So if you see this cycle, the bottom was around 25,000 or 28,000 when the whole thing started. So it can go up to 1,50,000 rupees. It has already touched, I think, 1,40,000 if I am not wrong.
120 something.
No, I am talking about 24 carat. I am not talking about 22 carat gold. So
no, 24 to
135, 38 it went up to. So almost the entire cycle upswing looks like it's been exhausted. Maybe 5 to 10% more is pending.
24 carat gold for 10 grams.
It had touched
130
130 and it has come down to
1,21,490.
Yeah, it reached about 1,30,000 and it has retraced to about 1.21.
It has reduced to 1,21,490.
Yeah.
24 carat.
So
And 22 carat 1,15,700.
yeah, so most of the steam in this rally is virtually over. Maybe 10% more is left. Now you can't get into an investment situation where upside is 10% and downside is 35,
If
40%.
the same way the gold prices
know.
increase means people may postpone the marriages
Yeah,
also.
No,
yeah.
risk
Marriage economy will be
risk-
affected.
reward
risk
ratio.
reward ratio today is more tilted towards risk than towards the reward.
Reward.
Okay, we have another 2 callers now. Shall I take calls?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello,
Hello, Dr. Devdas Rai sir speaking.
Dr. Devdas Rai.
Rotarian Past District Governor Dr. Devdas Rai.
ಏನು ಕಂಡಪಡಿ ಚಿನ್ನ? Yeah.
Onset, I would like to congratulate Dr. Rotarian multiple Paul Harris Fellow Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt for a very beautiful Vishwavani money clinic on the gold. I watched the whole thing.
Business
Now the
tonic.
thing is, my question
Business
is,
tonic you have to mention, no?
The world's largest gold reserve.
Uh,
I'm given to understand that all countries are withdrawing gold from there, Germany and all those, after USA put all those things.
Correct.
Is it true? Germany and all the Western countries have a lot of gold reserves in USA, and a lot of them have started withdrawing and investing gold, or rather depositing the gold somewhere else because of all this recent US actions. Is it true?
Yeah, see, many countries, including India, were keeping their gold with other countries for safekeeping purpose only. It was not a kind of an investment or a mortgage or this thing. Why this practice started basically by developing countries to keep the gold with developed countries was that whenever you needed to borrow from IMF or World Bank, it was very easy to hedge your gold against the borrowings.
correct.
But now those situations most countries don't have. So India has also withdrawn most of its gold from the safe deposit lockers in UK back to India. So most countries are following that. And the way
So whether there is a fear that they will
There's
also
a
follow
fear.
the suit of US?
there's a fear factor also that if you keep gold with a third country and it's a powerful country both economically and militarily, you never know, tomorrow they may seize your gold, tomorrow they may issue sanctions against you and say unless and until you do this we will freeze your gold. So most countries are following this new way of keeping gold. Keep gold in your own country.
I would like to add one more point here. Mr. Mehta said 30-year cycle of gold. It's something which has worked for many years. Let me just take a little bit back here and look at what happened in the last 30 years prior to this. The previous cycle peak was in 79, 80, around that period.
Now one cycle we got in from 2098 to 2006, where the price rose from 3,000 to 25,000.
During the Lehman crisis, the gold jumped all the way up to about $2,000 per ounce, right? And it went up till 2010 to 2012, and the gold has fallen from $2,000 per ounce back to about $1,200 or $1,100. So when gold goes up, you should also be very mindful of the fact that what a retracement it can make, right? So that was part of the cycle. This is something which has uniquely happened because the circumstances around now, which is the pandemic or printing of money or demand by central bank, has never been experienced before. This is something of a unique event. See, none of us know what's going to happen beyond this particular point, how it is going to go about. And this gentleman who asked the question, did others are contemplating to take the gold? Yes. Yes, whether they are successful or not, we do not know. And one of the rumors that is there is, people say that the US has got so much gold in its vaults. But has it been audited? Is it really there? No one knows.
See, your program followers should understand one thing. There's a big difference between gold and silver. Silver has never been held by any country as a reserve source of value. silver is considered more as an industrial product.
Silver has only silver line.
Yeah, not even, it's not even considered as a jewelry product. It's considered as an industrial product. If you study silver over the last 60, 70 years, it has made several highs in terms of dollar, up to $40 a kg. You know,
It has a lot of industrial use also.
yeah,
silver.
a lot of industrial use. But it has, when the situation has turned, it has again come back to the place where it started. So the silver will have very wide fluctuation. So like if you see somewhere during Lehman crisis, it went up to again $40-45 and it came down to $15. So investing in silver, one should be very, very cautious. It's only an industrial commodity. It is not a reserve commodity or a commodity that holds value. So
Silver
gold is,
ornaments can be replaced gold ornaments.
say, silver ornaments is more fashionable only in the Asian part of the world. It is not so much in the
Temples
western
and
part of the
other
world.
places only.
Yeah.
But
So it
people
is,
don't wear
it,
much.
it is considered only as an industrial commodity. It's not considered as a reserve value.
Okay, we have one more caller. We will attend. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah. Who's speaking?
Yeah, sir. Good morning, sir. This is Vinod here from Mysore.
Vinod from Mysore. How is your mood of silver and gold now?
Yeah, I can say I am really a bit off by hearing the gold price as well in the recent period and its impact on economy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have a couple of questions.
Yeah,
can
please.
I go ahead?
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. So first question is, why there is a sudden increase in gold price in a span of almost, I can say, within 6 to 8 months? Even though this gold price has increased so much, why there is a very much slowdown in the economy and why there are many, I can say, no jobs or we can say the job cuts are happening? One point. And what are the main factors this gold price has become increased around the world? Even though it has increased, why it's impacting the economy directly and how this can be addressed in future, sir? Why only gold price? Why not others? Say example, share markets can be improved and this thing, but share market is falling, gold is increasing. What are reasons? Is there any political connectivity to these such things, sir? Can you please help me to understand?
This is already discussed.
It's becoming a nightmare. Any small gold piece somewhere, a kind of a panic is happening because thieves can.
It is not a nightmare. Now it has become a daymare now. Nightmare is a common. Now it has become daymare. That is the situation in case of gold.
Agree, sir.
Okay. Now our CA DB Mehta, economic expert, will explain in brief. It has already been discussed. Again, it will explain.
See, if you want to find a connection to the last 8-9 months increase in gold and silver price to any major international event, it is the change of the government in the USA, where the Republican government headed by President Donald Trump came with very aggressive policies. Aggressive policy.
Not progressive.
No, very aggressive policy of tariff, very aggressive policy of aggressive diplomacy, very aggressive policy about, my way or the highway, and
changing the stance every now and then.
Every now and then. And this has caused a panic amongst the central banks all over the world that it is better to hold gold than to hold forex reserves in dollars, or a kind of a de-dollarization process has happened.
That is lack of faith. With
faith.
other countries.
Not with other countries, mostly with the US. And this is point one. Point two, all the necessary groundwork for gold to rise had happened in the
That
earlier
means US
years.
is now no more 24 karat gold.
No.
It is a silver or 22 karat gold.
I won't even put it in any precious metal category.
Good one.
Okay, so the geopolitical uncertainty was already there. In
You already come back from US. Need not have to worry now. Talking freely about US.
So geopolitical concerns were already there, so that has also helped. And the money that is liquidity that is sloshing around worldwide because of the printing of currency, that has also all got channelized into the precious metals. So all these events have come together in the last 8 years.
Alternate source of investment, when we don't find so lucrative, then we will always go to the gold. Correct, no?
Gold.
So that is a bold step to invest in gold.
But
by all the
there
central
is
banks.
one another.
We have 2 callers at a time. Let us listen to Ram Rao first. Hello.
ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್, ನಾ ರಾಮರಾವ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
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 ಹಲೋ.
ಹೇಳಿ, ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Whenever I see or read about national pension scheme, I remember Sri Chandrakant Bhatt sir. From the media I understand that Mr. D.B. Mehta sir got an award all India level. Congratulations to you sir. My questions are, it is said that do not keep all the eggs in the same basket. How to distribute the savings in the bank deposit, post office, investing in real estate, shares, mutual funds, gold and silver, etc. Sir, please analyze using SWOT analysis, where S is equal to strength, W is equal to weakness, O is equal to opportunity, T is equal to threat. Next, frauds are taking place in gold loan and bank loans. Gold ornaments were stolen in Sabrimala temple, Tirupati temple, in spite of CCTV camera. SEBI controls the shares transactions. Reserve Bank of India controls all the banks. Is there any controlling agency to controlling transactions of gold, silver, etc.? In what way Donald Trump economic policy and artificial intelligence will affect today's topic? Next, what are the do's and don'ts in respect of today's topic? Next, because of recent GST policy, rates of many commodities have come down, except petrol, gold, silver, etc. Is it supply and demand theory? Next, according to Sri Jayadeva Prasad Molayar, digital investment through apps is good because one can invest gold even for ₹10. Kindly explain.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Our Ram Rao is always asking very productive questions. Let us answer these questions one by one during our show. We have one more caller. Hello. So I think while Ram Rao was asking question, another caller I think he has disconnected. You can try again. We will definitely answer your question.
I wanted to add one point when gold demand came in. See, one of the, and you brought the topic of US economy. See, US today is sitting on a 37 trillion debt. The interest payment from the US government itself is $1 trillion, whereas its spending on the defense budget is $800 billion. So your interest payments have ballooned to such an extent. Now, they don't have the resources. Somebody has to put money in the US dollar to fund the government. And when people know that it is going to be difficult thing, so they demand a higher interest rate because they ask for a higher interest rate. So if the US government tries to reduce the interest rate, it creates a problem and they may not get the required amount of dollars to fund the bonds floated by the US government.
And
so
moreover, if people start selling US bonds in the market, US will be still in trouble.
Right. If they increase the interest rate, they will land into the trouble of paying the interest obligation. So it's a catch-22 situation. It's not easy. This is all the things which are playing on the minds of the central bank. If a central bank is buying gold, if more than one central bank is buying gold, it means they are the informed decision makers. They don't take decisions based on emotions. They based on hard reality and
professional way.
In a professional way. So there is something wrong. It is not one thing which is wrong. There are multiple things which are wrong. For those of the viewers who want to buy gold today, what we can say for certainty is the next 5 years, extremely unlikely that the gold will go in the same fashion what it has done in the last 5 years. It may remain here, it may go through
The
a creeping
return
up
on
move.
gold will not be same as what you got within last 1 year.
In last 5 years, it may remain here, it may go through a creeping up move, it may have a massive fall. All these possibilities.
It is volatile now. Risk factor.
I will
is
not
more.
say it is volatile, but it's unpredictable. Nobody can make an investment decision based on what gold did in the last 5 years.
Okay.
But suppose you want to choose between gold and silver, probably silver has a better edge than the gold, and you have to give me some time to explain this why.
Okay, I will give the time. Before that, I will give the time for the caller. Hello? Hello? Who's speaking?
ಹಲೋ, ಭಾರತದ ಹಲವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳು
Ah,
ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ,
ಹೌದು.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವತ್ತು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ,
ಹೌದು.
ಅವರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಈಗ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ವಿಡ್ರಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಆರ್ಥಿಕತೆಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪೆಟ್ಟು ಬೀಳ್ತದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
Okay, that sovereign gold bonds, I think he was asking. Sovereign gold bond is a particular tenure,
No,
5 years.
it is guaranteed by
It cannot
government.
be withdrawn before that.
No, it
from the
cannot be
government.
It cannot be withdrawn.
Meanwhile, you can sell or in the market, no? That is possible. Can you explain?
See, the scheme that the various banks launched based on the government policy, that if you buy a gold bond, government will give you a small interest also, around 2% or 2.5%. Plus it will hold a gold for you in the non-material form, because you will be only given a certificate, government be holding gold in a material form. The last few years experience for the government has been very disastrous.
They have burnt not their fingers, they have burnt their hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the bonds were issued at a much lower value for gold.
Correct.
And now
When it comes for maturity,
they have to pay at a
but
very high
they have
price.
made lot of tactics. They have reduced the excise duty on gold, this to reduce the prices.
But
When
government,
it comes for the
government must have
maturity.
already bought the gold at a lower price, right? So it's not
No,
that-
see, the way government was looking at it is, it had not bought gold against the gold bond
Ah.
for a simple reason, because Reserve Bank had the gold holding in forex.
Yeah.
So it was only issuing against the stock held by the Reserve Bank,
Existing stock.
existing stock.
So it was a prevention of forex going out.
It was just prevention of forex going out. For that purpose, the gold bond was brought in, and it proved to be very expensive, because some of the bonds which were issued at 30 and 40,000 rupees value of gold now are getting redeemed at 1,20,000 value. So government, you can imagine, in a period of 5 years has lost 300-400%.
And no capital gains tax.
So it is a huge loss to the government without any tax benefits coming from the investors also.
Now what is the status of the sovereign gold bond now?
Government is not going to issue new bonds
But
at
whatever
this point.
old bonds, when it will
They will be,
mature?
government will pay
Honor them.
on maturity.
Okay. And meanwhile, if you want, we can sell in the market.
You can sell, you can again, but borrowing is not allowed, because the
Yeah,
bond
yeah.
condition was very specific. You
Yeah.
cannot borrow against the bond.
Yes. But you can float, you can sell in
Yeah.
the market.
Right.
Correct, no?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
sell.
Marketability is there.
Marketability is there.
We have one more caller. Hello.
ಹಲೋ
Ah.
ಎಸ್ ನಾಯ್ಕ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು.
Namaskara. Who's speaking?
ನಾನು ನರಸಿಂಹ ಕಾಮತ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Sanuru Narasiva Kamat. Can you ask your question, please? Hello.
ನೀವು ಸಕಾಲಿಕವಾಗಿ ಈ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ತಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ.
ಹೌದು.
ಚಿನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಈಗ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ ತರ ಆಧಾರೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Correct.
ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ RBI ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಟಣೆ ಹೊರಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಹಾಗೆ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಭದ್ರತೆಯಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಲ ನೀಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಟನ್ಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಅದು ವ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕತೆಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಬಹುದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ತರ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿಯ ರೇಟ್ ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಆರ್ಥಿಕತೆಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬುವಂತಹ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ.
Very good question. Now against silver also RBI has directed to give the loan.
I am not aware of this latest policy.
I doubt, because storage of silver has its risk, because gold is a non-reactive material. Silver can react, silver can get oxidized. It has use. So what when he asked the question, I got disrupted there. So if somebody wants to buy between gold and silver today, silver has a better probability of making money for you or more stability. There are multiple reasons behind it. Number one, gold.
Silver is like a commodity or a precious metal?
It is both. It is both. See, gold can be mined out. You have gold mines. Have you heard about silver mines? There are no silver mines.
Then how
is the silver coming? Silver comes as a byproduct of mining of other metals, copper, gold, zinc. When you mine that as a byproduct, it exists in a combination, and that's how the silver is extracted. There is no exclusive silver mines, to best of my knowledge. 70% of the silver requirement comes from the byproduct which is extracted out of the mines of other metals. Plus there is a recirculation of the gold. See, you have the utensils, vessels, and rebuying. So that is another source of supply. Last 5 years, there are multiple things which are working in favor of silver at this point of time. Last 5 years, continuously the silver production versus the silver consumption. Silver consumption is way higher than the production. It's not possible,
because it has got industrial use. It is required for day to day.
So you cannot match the silver production in comparison with the demand it is creating.
That is, demand is more, supply is less.
Yes. So silver vichara tondre, all the grahas are working in favor for silver right now. One, you don't have the mines. You cannot ramp up the production to meet the demand.
Rahu Ketu is not there in silver. Rahu Ketu is not there.
Please allow me to speak.
All Shukra Dasya.
Right. Then the next thing is, silver is an extraordinary industrial demand. People may say tomorrow that Modi is responsible for a rise in gold, the silver prices. Maybe yes.
That we will tell.
That is because Modi's pet project is solar power. Modi's pet project is your electrical vehicles. Both these things require silver as a conductor. And till now, there is no proper substitute which has been discovered or invented for replacing silver at this point of time. So this is something which is in its infancy. This industry is still in its infancy. There is a long way to go, which means the demand for silver will not come down. So it is working perfectly fine for silver. The Indian price of silver and the international price of silver, there is a lot of difference. There is a 10% premium which is there in India today just because of the short supply. So the amount of silver which is required in India is not available outside, or there is a delay in getting the things from outside to India. It is creating a short supply. So there is a short supply premium.
Now you recommend investment in silver at this juncture?
I am not recommending anything. I am just trying to educate people on this thing. Please don't take any decision based on what we discuss here. You should consult your...
That in every episode we always say, all our opinions are our opinions. Your decisions you have to take based on your prudence and your expert's opinion.
There are other things.
And risk is yours.
Yeah, there is a correlation between gold and silver to an extent of 70 to 90%. There is a correlation between gold and silver. They move in tandem. One goes up, the other goes up. One comes down, the other comes down. And there is a ratio between gold and silver. For example, how do you say gold is fairly valued, or how do you say silver is fairly valued? There is something called a gold-silver ratio. To buy 1 ounce of gold, how many ounces of silver is required? Generally, it is said that 75 ounces of silver is equal to 1 ounce of gold. This is a mean level, right? When gold goes up very high, silver does not move. Then what happens? Gold prices are higher. Then you have to put more ounces of silver to buy. So normally 75, today this is quoting, it went up to 82, and I think today it's about 79 or 80. So even today, compared to the gold price, silver appears to be underpriced from this metric.
That means you can invest.
I don't think tomorrow if the gold prices fall, what happens? The ratio get altered. So you can't see only one thing in isolation. So you have to see it is an industrial application. There are no mines. the relative valuation between gold and silver are favorable today to
So
the
that means
silver.
fluctuation in silver price is much lesser.
Silver
than
is
fluctuation
more
in gold.
volatile. Yeah, silver is more volatile than gold itself.
Okay.
Tomorrow, let's say there is a substitute for silver is found, which we can utilize. All these equations can go wrong.
Okay. We have one more caller now. Hello.
ಹಲೋ
Yeah. Who's speaking?
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನಾನು ಬಸ್ತಿ ಗಣೇಶ್ ಶೆಣೆ ಅಂತ
ಬಸ್ತಿ ಗಣೇಶ್ ಶೆಣೆ.
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Can you ask in English?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ನೋನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಲಾಕರ್.
Correct.
How safe is it? That's
Correct.
one question. Second is, people have fear that the eyes of government may fall on the individuals having gold. What is the safe amount of gold that one could have it?
Okay, very good. What is the safe amount of gold one can possess? Correct, no? Okay.
Yes.
Which is the safe?
See, now this comes under the income tax purview. What is the safe amount of having gold without having the invoice copies? That is the basic crux of the question.
That is woman how much, man how much?
If you have bought gold from jewelry shop and you have the copy of invoice, you can have as many kgs as you want.
Otherwise thumb rule.
Otherwise thumb rule, what government allows is, what income tax department considers is 500 grams for married woman, 250 grams for unmarried woman, 125 grams for a man, married or unmarried. So this is the normal allowance without invoices. The income tax department considers as free to hold.
Okay. And other things, whatever you want, you can buy with the invoices. There is no problem.
Yeah, there's no problem.
And safe thing is depending on the risk appetite with each person.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot of questions, but already break time is over. My viewers, we will have a small break. We will resume the show after the break. Break के बाद.
This season of lights and joy, let your celebration sparkle like never before with the Great Bhima Deepavali Festival from 22nd September to 26th October.
Win rupees 3.5 crore worth of jewelry through lucky draw.
Up to 60% off on making charges across all products.
On exchanges, get extra rupees 100 per gram on gold and an additional rupees 5,000 per carat on exchange of Bhima diamonds.
On diamond, get free gold and silver jewelry worth rupees 10,000 on every carat.
Offers exclusively available at all Bhima showrooms. TNC apply.
ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಕೆಎಸ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ 1,000 ಹಾಸಿಗೆಗಳುಳ್ಳ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ. ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಕ್ಯಾತ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್, ಡಯಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಐವಿಎಫ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಐಸಿಯು, ಎನ್ಐಸಿಯು, ಲಿಥೋಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ಟಿ, ಓಟಿ, ಓಪಿಡಿ, ಎಂಡಿಸಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತು 1.5 ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ ಎಂಆರ್ಐ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ರಂಟಾಲಜಿ, ನ್ಯೂರೋ ರಿಹ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ನರವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ಸೇವಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ರೂಮ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನುರಿತ ತಜ್ಞ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ನರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸೇವೆ. ಡೆಲಿವರಿ, ಸಿಸೇರಿಯನ್, ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ, ಸೀಳುತುಟಿ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುವುದು. ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಮಾ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತ ನಾಳೆಗಾಗಿ ಕೆಎಸ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್, ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು.
In my world of cinema, all I had was a dream and where I wanted to be, and the will to work hard for it. Real hard. And who can understand this better than Rohan Corporation? After all, it has only taken them 30 years of hard work, passion and dedication to have built success. Rohan Corporation India Private Limited, signature of trust.
ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ ವಿಶೇಷ ಸುದ್ದಿ. ಯುವ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಅಮ್ಯೂಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಕುಂದಾಪುರ ಹೊಸದಾದ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ರೋಮಾಂಚನಕಾರಿ ಆಟಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಅನುಭವಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಮೋಜು, ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಆನಂದ ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಹಿರಿಯವರ ತನಕ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಮರೆಯಲಾಗದ ಅನುಭವ ಕಾದಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಜಾ ದಿನವನ್ನು ಮರೆಯಲಾಗದ ದಿನವಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಹೊಸ ಆಟಗಳ ರಸದೌತಣವನ್ನು ಮೊದಲಿಗರಾಗಿ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ. ಇಂದೇ ಯುವ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಅಮ್ಯೂಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಕುಂದಾಪುರಕ್ಕೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ.
ಪನೀರ್
ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಕಟ್.
ಬದನೆಕಾಯಿ
ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್.
ಕೋಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕುಕ್. ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಇದೆ ಆಯಿಲ್.
ಅದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. ಇಷ್ಟಂತೂ ನನ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ.
ಎಷ್ಟು?
ಇಷ್ಟು ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ನೀವು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲರ್ನರ್ ಚಾಚು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಕೋಚು. ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯಿಂದ ತಯಾರಾದ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಸನ್ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಸಖತ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲೈಟ್. ಇದರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಯಿಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಡುಗೆ. ಹೌಸ್ ದಟ್? ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಸನ್ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್.
ಸಿಂಗಾರ ಜೊತೆಗಿದೆ ಹಳದಿಯ ರಂಗೇರಿದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಏಕ್ತಾ ದ ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೈ ಆರಾ.
ಮುತೂಟ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಕೇವಲ 88 ಪೈಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಸಾಲಗಳನ್ನು ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಕೇವಲ 91 ಪೈಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಸಾಲಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಿರಿ.
ತ್ವರಿತ ಸಾಲ ಅನುಮೋದನೆಗಳು, ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ಕಾಗದ ಪತ್ರ, ಪ್ರತಿ ವಹಿವಾಟಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಮಿಲಿಗ್ರಾಂ ಚಿನ್ನದ ರಿವಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಿರಿ.
ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರದ ಮುತೂಟ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಶಾಖೆಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ.
84ರಿಂದ 50 kg ಬಂದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೂ ಸಣ್ಣಗೆ ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಜೀನಿ ಸ್ಲಿಮ್. ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಜೀನಿ ಸ್ಲಿಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೆಲ್ದಿನೂ ಅದೇ. ನೀವು ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಜೀನಿ ಸ್ಲಿಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಫ್ರೀ. ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀನಿ ಸ್ಲಿಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Jayalakshmi, the bridal destination. Bijay Mangaluru.
ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ವಿವಿಧೋದ್ದೇಶ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘ ಪಡಿಲ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 33 ಶಾಖೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದು ನಿರಂತರ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘವು ಕಳೆದ 1 ದಶಕಗಳಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಠೇವಣಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕರ್ಷಕ ಬಡ್ಡಿದರಗಳು, ವಿವಿಧ ಸಾಲ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳು, ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣ ಸಾಲ, ಗೃಹೋಪಯೋಗಿ ಸಾಲ, ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಸಾಲ, ವಾಹನ ಸಾಲ, ಮರುದುರಸ್ತಿ, ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಲ, ಗೃಹ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಸಾಲ, ಈ ಸ್ಟಾಂಪ್ ಸೇವೆಗಳು ಆಯ್ದ ರಜಾದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಲಭ್ಯ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೇವೆಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಡಿಡಿ, ಆರ್ಟಿಜಿಎಸ್, ನೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮನಿ, ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ LIC ಹಾಗೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಉಜ್ವಲ ಭವಿಷ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ಯೋಜನೆ ಸಹಿತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯ ವಿಮಾ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯ. ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ 2,000 ಕೋಟಿಗೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಹಿವಾಟು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಸಂಘದ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಚೇರಿ ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ಸೌಧ, ಬೈರಾಡಿಕೆರೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ, ಪಡಿಲ್, ಮಂಗಳೂರು.
Our mission is to deliver quality health care to every needy person in this region.
ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಮಳಿಗೆ, ಕರಾವಳಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನತೆಯ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ಗಳಿಸಿದ ಮದುವೆ ಸೀರೆಗಳ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಮಳಿಗೆ ಅಂಚನ್ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ರವರ ನೂತನ ಮಳಿಗೆ ಅಂಚನ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಬಹುಮಹಡಿಯ ವಿಶಾಲ ಕೊಠಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಆಯ್ಕೆಗೆ ಇದೀಗ ತೆರೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಬೈಪಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣಗೊಂಡ ಅಂಚನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಆಯ್ಕೆಗೆ ಸುವರ್ಣಾವಕಾಶ. ಕಾಂಜೀವರಂ, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿ ಸಾರಿ, ಕಾಟನ್ ಸಾರಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಲೌಸ್ಗಳು. ಮದುವೆ ಸಂಭ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ, ಪುರುಷರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುವ ಸೂಟಿಂಗ್, ಶರ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಶರ್ವಾಣಿ, ಬಾಬಾ ಸೂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ನವನವೀನ ವಿನ್ಯಾಸದ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್ಸ್, ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಉಡುಪುಗಳ ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ವಿವಿಧ ವಿನ್ಯಾಸದ ಫುಟ್ವೇರ್ಗಳು, ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿ, ಟಾಯ್ಸ್, ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಐಟಂಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಸೂರಿನಡಿ. ಇಂದೇ ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗಾಗಿ ಅತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯ. ಅಂಚನ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಬೈಪಾಸ್, ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ, ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ. ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 8914444840 ಅಥವಾ 9448984097.
ನೀವು ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಅದು ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಆಹಾರದಿಂದ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀನಿ ಸ್ಲಿಮ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ದಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ.
ಎಸ್ಎಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಹೌಸ್, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ನಂಬಿಕೆ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ, ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು. ವಿನೂತನ, ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ಡಿಸೈನ್ನ ವಿವಿಧ ರೀತಿಯ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ಸ್, ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣಗಳು. 916 ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಲರಿ, ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಲರಿ, ಪ್ರೀಶಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್, ನವರತ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್. ಮದುವೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಶುಭ ಸಮಾರಂಭಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ಕೃಷ್ಟ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಲರಿ. ಎಸ್ಎಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ 75 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಆಭರಣ ಪ್ರಿಯರ ಮನೆ ಮಾತಾಗಿರುವ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ಲರಿ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಕೆಎಸ್ ರಾವ್ ರೋಡ್, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ನಮಗೆ ಇತರ ಯಾವುದೇ ಶಾಖೆಗಳಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ.
Dear viewers and investors, you are all welcome to our Business Tonic show, that is gold, silver, stock market and the economy after the break. So, we have two resource persons in our studio, CA DB Mehta, economic expert, and Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, founder NRI Money Clinic and investment consultant and financial planner. So it is, we are very fortunate to have CA Rudramurthy BV, who is founder, director, Vachana Investment Private Limited, Bengaluru, and is the author of Amazon #1, that is the best selling book, Mind, Market and Money, which has readers across the globe. He has trained over 1 lakh plus real-time traders and investors in the field of investing and trading, and he is a qualified chartered accountant and a qualified technical analyst who holds a CFT level 1 degree from IFTA USA. He also holds 5 master degrees. Then his quotes on markets are regularly referred by Wall Street Post, Bloomberg Wire, Reuters Poll, Money Control, Economic Times and many more. He often comes in CNBC TV 18, ET Now, TV 9, Public TV and our Namma Kudla Business Tonic also. CA Rudramurthy, are you online?
Namaskara sir.
Namaskara, you are welcome to our show. I wish you happy and prosperous, wealthy, blissful, delightful, healthy Samvat, Vikram Samvat 2082. May God bless you with many more name, fame, laurels and prosperity in Vikram Samvat 2082. And the question with you is, we have in our screen we are showing now, in the last 1 year there is a dismal performance. Nifty 1 year return is only 1%, gold 1 year return is 63%, silver 1 year return is 74%. The conclusion by the people is silver won the gold medal, gold won the silver medal, and Nifty won only participation certificate. As a stock market expert, what is your outlook in Samvat 2082 in stock market, and what are the sectors we can bet? Can you just brief please?
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ನಾಯಕ್ ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಮೆಹ್ತಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚಂದ್ರಕಾಂತ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ದೀಪಾವಳಿಯ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡಲ ಚಾನೆಲಿನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ದೀಪಾವಳಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ವೆಲ್ತ್ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪರಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈ ಸಂವತ್ತಿಂದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಂವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಣಲಿ ಅಂತ ರುದ್ರಮೂರ್ತಿಯ ಆಶಯ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತು, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತು, 1% ವಿ ಕಾನ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 100 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇವನ್ ಬಿಲೋ FD ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ 10 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯ.
There is some disturbance in the call. There is some disturbance in your this call. Hello. There is some disturbance in the call.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು
ಸರ್. ಇವಾಗ
ಈಗ ಓಕೆ.
ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಕಳೆದ ನೀವು 150 ವರ್ಷದ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಗೋಲ್ಡಿನ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ತಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ 4-5% ಆವರೇಜ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಕಳೆದ 1 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬರೀ 1 ವರ್ಷದ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ಗೆ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರೀ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಖಂಡಿತ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಳೆದ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಇಷ್ಟೋ ಇದೇ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಅದು ಖಂಡಿತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ
there is some disturbance in your this call line.
Hello,
there is some disturbance.
Sir, ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡಬಹುದು.
We will call again. We will cut now and call again after 5-10 minutes, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, CA DB Mehta. There are a lot of unanswered questions are there with us now. Before that, what are the common mistakes these investors normally do and which should be avoided?
See, one thing is investment requires a lot of discipline, and you have to keep your emotions under check also. When something is really going up, that's the time when people get very excited and want to invest more.
Still it will go up. I may lose the opportunity.
But that's not the right way of investment. You have to follow a systematic investment plan based on your earning, your age, your risk profile, and you should be in this investment business for a long term. It should not be for a short term.
Okay.
Then you will definitely get good rate of returns.
That means if you don't think for the long run, you have to run long.
Yeah.
That is the
this
one catch. Okay. Now Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, our some of the viewers, they have asked the question. So, which is the safe now investment? Okay, especially my suggestion, my question is, what should be the portfolio of senior citizens and what they should do now? Because the problem is the income is same, stagnant. So price is always increasing, standard of living is increasing. Under this situation, how to balance that expenditure versus income? How can the income be enhanced by any means of investment by senior citizens?
First, senior citizens should know where they should really invest. The first place where they have to invest is invest in your health. Okay, if your health is good, your expenses will come down.
They have to first take health insurance properly. They should
health insurance is not health investment. Health investment is that walk daily, controlled food exposure, do your exercise, make sure you are in the middle of
that your health topics are there that will cover.
That
can tell about only wealth topics.
The wealth topics is that first you have a cash flow which is required for you. You need income. Therefore, your primary place where you have to invest is a fixed income. Any place where you get a decent, good fixed income is a place where you should invest. It could be rentals if you already have. Don't use your retired, that large chunk of money you got from EPF, end of service benefit, or
and invest in real estate.
Don't go and put it in the real estate. But if you have a real estate and it is already giving you a rent, continue with it as long as you can manage it. The rents are inflation.
If it is unproductive, you can sell and invest in elsewhere.
You can do that, right? When you are retired, in lieu of that return, don't take unwanted risk. If it is 1%, 2% less, it's okay.
Only on safe FDs.
Safety first, speed next. Return on capital is second. Return of capital becomes the primary thing.
Correct. Otherwise, you have to. It should be return off.
Right. Next, do not take advice from your young children. Okay. The seniors have this problem of thinking that your children are more brilliant than you. Yes,
Correct.
they could
only
be
in mobile.
They could be more brilliant than you in knowledge, but you are more brilliant with your experience. You don't have a second innings. Your children have got another innings to play. So because your son says put money in futures and options, put it in bitcoins, put it here, there, you don't take it. Many seniors, they think they make their children chartered accountant, somebody becomes an engineer, somebody plays with the mobile. They think they are intelligent. Intelligence and keeping your own money or generating money out of it is two different things. Please understand, don't invest based on your children's advice, right? Be mindful of the fact that interest rates are going to fall down in due course of time. The only two things which can save at that point of time is, one is the rentals, the second thing is your pensions. See, once you buy a pension today, for your lifetime the pension remains the same, right? So people will say pension will not beat inflation. All this theory is correct, but the fact is investments require time. If you don't have the time and you think that I'll put money in Nifty, mutual funds, stocks, every year I'll take out by an SWP, it will not work. Sometimes it works, most of the times it will not work.
And those who get some retirement benefits have kept in FDs or some funds. If they get good pension, some portion they can invest in SIP also, no?
They can definitely invest in SIPs. Luckily enough, in the mutual fund industry today, you have got schemes which are less riskier. You have got conservative hybrid funds. You have got hybrid funds. You have got the multi-asset fund. Multi-asset funds are something very nice. See, multi-asset funds today is not just about the commodities alone. There was a time where the multi-asset funds were categorized only as a commodity funds. Today, multi-asset funds are quite broad. They are very broad today. So they invest in Indian equity, they invest in international equity, they invest in real estate, they invest in precious metal, they will invest in debt. So the fund managers will control the exposure to individual asset class depending on what is happening in the marketplace. So multi-asset funds could be one another place where they can invest. They should avoid micro cap funds, they should avoid small cap funds,
as Ram Rao told, don't keep all eggs in one basket.
You can keep, see, it depends on how do you describe your basket. If the basket
now,
itself has multiple things, you can keep it in one basket.
There, can we attend?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಳು ಹಲೋ ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳು ಈಗ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ,
ಹೌದು,
ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕಿಟ್ ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನ ಟರ್ನ್ ಓವರ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಕೂಡ ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜನರ ಜೀವನ ಮಟ್ಟ ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮತ್ತು RBI ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ.
ನೋಡು, RBIಗೆ ಹೇಳುವ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ತಿಳಿಸುವ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Okay. Now we can try Rudramurthy simultaneously. Now CA DB Mehta. Now how this ETF is beneficial when compared to mutual fund? Can you just distinguish between ETF and mutual fund?
See, ETF is a dematerialized form of holding any asset.
Okay.
And ETF, when you are buying from the market, depending on demand and supply, it may come at a premium, B, sometimes it comes at a discount also. Second thing, any investor has to understand that ETF will be having some cost of running the ETF, which will be taken away from your returns. So for an investor who is risk averse, who doesn't want to hold any physical assets, can go into ETF. So like you have ETF for Nifty also. You know, if you don't want to buy Nifty or you don't want to buy particular shares, you can invest in ETF. You know, it gives you a broad based less risk kind of an investment.
Okay. Now CA Rudramurthy is again online. Hope we will continue the conversation. CA Rudramurthy, he is a founder of a very famous YouTube channel, Rudralogy also. What is your Rudralogy for Samvat 2082 for investors? Can you please brief CA Rudramurthy?
Yes, sir. Sir, hope my voice is reaching you.
Yeah, now it is very clear.
English al beka, Kannada al beka?
In English you can tell.
Okay, sir, first of all, don't go just based on 1 year return and conclude that gold and silver will do very good and then equity markets have not performed at all. You are right, just based on 1 year.
Correct.
Also, we should not forget, post-COVID, the returns what market gave was more than even 100% in hardly 4-5 years. And we have to have 1 year of consolidation, and that is what you saw last year.
Correct.
According to me, from this year to next year, gold and silver giving that kind of a return of 70, 60, 80% here will be next to impossible.
Whether to buy, hold or sell gold?
Clear answer is, if you are looking for short-term sell, but I don't expect a huge fall in gold and silver. Even from here, a 15-20% kind of a fall can be expected, because central and institutions are buying gold and silver, and it is not the retail public which has made this gold price go up. I feel even if the correction comes, it will be short-lived, and it will be very swift and small correction of 15-20%.
Okay.
So anyone who is waiting to buy gold and silver, wait till December, January, and then invest. Don't buy now.
Okay.
And when it comes to stocks, shares, I am very clear to next somewhat returns will be made only in one asset class, that will be equity market.
Okay.
Beg, borrow, steal and put money in equity market. From this somewhat to next somewhat, you will make the highest return compared to any other asset class in equity market.
Okay.
Now the sectors and stocks, let me specifically tell. So based on my 23 years of experience in stock market, I feel I am making a big turnaround now. So anyone who wants valuation under their belt and they want to invest in value stocks, definitely one such sector will be IT. Last 2 years there has been no performance at all from IT, and now there are offshoots that yes, slowly there is turnaround in this particular sector. If you want to remain in large cap, I will still prefer Infosys and TCS, where the risk element is low when it comes to large cap stocks. So ideally large cap, I will prefer Infosys and TCS. If you are ready to take volatility and you want higher return, then I will look at stocks like, for example, Persistent Systems, Tech Mahindra. You can even look at Oracle Financial. KPIT Technology. So Tech Mahindra, Wipro, KPIT Technology, Oracle Financial, all this looks very, very good for me. It is number one sector for me from this Samvat to next Samvat, or from today to next 1 year. I think IT gives you a great opportunity. And followed by, I like PSU banks very much. So it's a choice again there, whether you want the State Bank of India or you want to go for Punjab National Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, Indian Bank, even Bank of India. So all these looks very, very good. So after IT, I like bank. And for me, even the platform stocks will do very, very good even from here. And in this sector, I like stocks like Paytm, Swiggy, Zomato, Delivery. So all these stocks can definitely be new age and platform sector. And after this, I see now slowly the income tax benefits what you got in the last budget, the GST reforms what you saw, and even interest rates now slowly coming down, giving lot of liquidity. And what are earnings are far better than the last, and even the business, the sales which happened in Deepavali, if you see, auto sales data, if you see, everything is very, very, very positive. And more than anything, in 1 year, you have not seen any returns in our market, global market. So if you see global market, whether it is US, whether it is Europe, everything has performed on an average 20 to 30% here, where we have performed 0% return or just 1% return. So our Indian market has hugely underperformed last 1 year, and gold and silver has already performed enough, and this macro, whatever I told, the push from central government, even the macroeconomic are doing great now, earnings improved, business updates are great. All this tells me only one thing, that this year to next year, I guess money will be made in the equity market. And do remember, always stock prices are select earnings.
What is your opinion about this oil market companies, that is Hindustan Petroleum, BPCL, Reliance and all?
Sir, I see lot of valuation happen in OMCs, definitely Reliance Industry, and followed by specific companies like your IOC and BPCL, very good, and below $65 per barrel for long time. That is very good to Indian economy. And now we are getting all this tariff happening between India and US. And if geopolitical tensions does not arise or escalate in coming 1 year, and even don't know, but keeping only this one geopolitical tension as a factor aside, I think macroeconomic wise, there is lot of open to equity market. So with reasons which are made it here, I think this year to next year, this somewhat to next somewhat, equity markets will adjust the return compared to the asset class at 10%.
Okay, C.A. Rudramurthy, thank you very much for your precious time and disseminating your expertise in the stock market. Wish you happy Samvat, Vikram Samvat New Year 2082, and we will be happy to have you in studio again. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much, and ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಮ್ಮ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಕೂಟ ವ್ಯೂವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮೆಹತಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಪತ್ರಕರ್ತ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಕೂಡ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯ. And also whatever foreign stocks have spoken, I definitely have direct and indirect interest to meet family and also my kids.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I think, okay, thank you. Now it is time to just sum up and wind up. What is your just takeaway message for our viewers from this topic today: gold, silver, stock market and the economy.
See, the economy will keep doing well, especially Indian economy, and the stock market will reflect that growth, no doubt about it. And gold and silver, one has to be very cautious, but I won't say don't invest. Follow the systematic plan, put 10 to 15% every year in different classes of asset like gold, then debt and real estate and equity, so that you should have a broad-based portfolio. Don't chase valuation, that can be dangerous.
Okay, thank you. What about your takeaway message?
Don't get carried away by the gold's stellar run. Gold likely to stagnate or may not give you the attractive return beyond this particular point of time. All possibilities exist with respect to gold: fall, static or creepy up move. Everything is a possibility. Between gold and silver, silver looks to be more attractive. Instead of getting moved by what happened in the last 1 year, be guided by the long term prospect. So have precious metal in your portfolio. Have 70%, if whatever the allocation you make for the precious metal, keep 70% in gold, 30% in silver. I am telling whatever the allocation you make for the precious metal, in that 70%, not your total
and
portfolio.
throughout your portfolio, maybe maximum 15 to 20%.
So, generally we speak that about 10% towards precious metal. As a tactical move, let's say you expect something, it can go up to 20. Otherwise you maintain 8-10%. That should be more than sufficient. For a common man, you can't do all these things. The best place for you to park money without worrying about whether stock market is doing well, gold is doing well, debt is doing well, real estate doing well, go with the multi-asset fund. As simple as that.
Okay, very nice piece of advice by both of you. I should thank CADB Mehta, economic expert, and Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, founder NRI Money Clinic, for disseminating your wisdom with our viewers and for spending your valuable time with our viewers in this beginning of the Samvat, Vikram Samvat year 2082. May God give you more health, wealth, prosperity in this Samvat year 2082. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Before I conclude, a study of IAM says gold constitutes about 18% of the total assets for the average Indian household. In Indian households collectively, they hold 25,000 to 30,000 tons of gold. Okay, total 18% is the holding by among all the asset class. 18% is towards gold across the globe. But Indian households collectively, other than what RBI holds, so 25,000 to 30,000 tons of gold, which is considered a largest gold reserve in the world. It is in our Indian culture, definitely, for it has got cultural significance, and for financial planning also people invest. And even Morgan Stanley, one step ahead, what they say is estimated our gold reserves, not gold reserves by the RBI, it is by people, held by people, is up to 35,000 tons. So, and regarding stock market also we have to see, because many are interested now. So 20 crore demat accounts are there as on now. It is the latest statistics as on August 2025. 21.8 million new accounts have been opened in the last 9 months, but when compared to the previous corresponding period, it is 40% fall is there in this demat accounts. And RBI's repo rate, now they have taken accommodative stance in September MPC. Now repo is 5.5. It may come down in November, December, definitely. And inflation is lowest now, 1.54% in September 25 as against 2.07% in August 25. US, it is slowly increasing. And Sensex stock market, if you see, it has reached the highest height in September 24, 85,978 now, and Nifty 26,277. This is the yardsticks of our
Next
Indian
year
economy.
when we meet here, the medal tally will change.
Okay.
Nifty will be in the gold medal, and the two others will be.
Okay, let's hope that we will Nifty will get the gold medal. With this small note, viewers, do you have finance, taxation, banking and business confusion? We will give you Namma Kudla business solution. So this week's program will be retelecasted again on Wednesday 9:30 p.m. in Namma Kudla 24/7 channel, and all our 341 episodes are available in YouTube. Until then, I wish you happy, healthy and prosperous Samvat 2082. Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu, Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu. I am CA SS Naik signing off.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ದಿರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಮ್ಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂಚೂರು ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಅವಳು ಮಾಡೋ ತರಾನೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ಕಚಿಕ್
ಕಚಿಕ್ ಕಚಿಕ್. ಚಿನ್ನದಂತ ನೆನಪುಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಭೀಮದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ.
ಸಿಂಗಾರ ಜೊತೆಗಿದೆ, ಹಳದಿಯ ರಂಗೇರಿದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಏಕ್ತಾ ದ ವೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೈ ಆರಾ.